Project Cars 3 is dead. It's dead, guys. I'm BengeJ, you know, I do gaming music videos. I'm here to talk about Project Cars 3 today. Wow, I didn't really want to make this video, but I'm sad. I'm sad about this game. And I was looking forward to this game. I knew they were going to go for an arcade type sort of feel to it. And I thought, alright, I'm okay with that, you know, I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people are like, you know, up in arms about it, the sim fans and stuff, and I get that. They're quite entitled to their opinion, I get it. But I thought, okay, I play arcade games as well. I play sims, arcade games, okay, I'll go along with it. So I played the game, a little bit rough around the edges on release, but it was playable, it was okay, I was enjoying it. I've done the whole of the career, it's fine. But online, man, oh god, online is dead. Dead as Dillinger, as they say. There's like no one playing it. You go into a lobby and there's like, you look at the page for the lobbies and it's unbelievable. It's like 4, maybe 6 if you're lucky, of custom matches. Like, I mean, what is going on? I mean, the sim fans have won. Fair play to you. I mean, you've made your voices heard, guys. You've won. You know, you've not bought the game. You've voted with your wallets. Fair play to you. You know, I'll take my hat off to you. But I am sad. I'm sad that it's come to this. You know, I like Project Cars, and I was hoping that the community would be like, you know, flourishing in a way still, like maybe enticing new players that have never bought Project Cars to like go for this one. You know, not everyone likes sim type games. But it's just not worked out. It's really not worked out. And what hurts me is that it's not actually a bad game. You know, it's alright. I've had loads of fun with it. But, you know, there's obviously problems there. And Slightly Mad, oh Christ, you must be fuming. But you've brought it on yourselves. It's your fault that it's turned out like this. You had your fans there. You had your base of players. And your players basically went, no, this is not the game we want. And, you know, there was worrying signs when it entered the UK charts at 17. 17 for Project Cars! It's like, you know, unbelievable. I think Project Cars 2, when it came out, I'm sure it was like, entered the charts at number 2 and stayed in the top 10 for weeks. But my God, Project Cars 3, the following week, bang, out of the top 40. It's like, what the heck? I didn't think it was going to do that bad. And there wasn't any real games challenging it around the time that when it came out, you know, not like this. I mean, yeah, they had the Fast and Furious game come out, which, let's face it, was completely pads. Not that I played it, but everyone slated it and it looked awful. But I mean, yeah, you had high hopes for Project Cars. Yes, Project Cars, man! You know, great bloody racing games. Great games. Oh, I'm just sad. I don't... Where do we go? What does Slightly Mad do now? Will we get a Project Cars 4? You know, if we do, it's got to go back to the sim. It has to. It has to. You know, if anything, I thought with this it was going to be you're catering for both. You know, you're going to have the arcade players who can get something out of it, and you're going to keep the sim players happy by having like a sim version of it and an arcade version of it. Keeps both sets of players happy. But it's too little too late now. If you brought that in now, I think they'd all say no. We don't even like the look of it. And I've got to be honest, it don't look as good as Project Cars 2. It doesn't. And there's numerous videos on YouTube which agree, and they've talked about this in videos before, and it's like, you know, I might be repeating what you've already heard, but I'm genuinely sad. I'm genuinely sad that this could be the end of Project Cars. And I love Project Cars games. Yes, this has been the worst out of the 3, but it's not a bad game. It's not an awful game like some people make out. It's not. I've played some bad racing games. This isn't a bad racing game. It's just not Project Cars as we know it. And it's hurting me, man. It's really hurting me. And if there's not a Project Cars 4 that can correct this somehow, I'm really, really sad, because I know there's lots of games out there, like, you know, that you've got your dirt rallies and you've got your Formula Ones and you've got your Gran Turismos, but me personally, over the years, Project Cars was the racing game that I really took, I grasped it with both hands. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And the problem with this game is it doesn't punish you that much. I've rarely come off the track, and I'm not going to come out and say I'm the best sim racer game person out there, because I'm not. I'm not the best sim player at all. But why I think I give this a bit of a pass is because I don't have the sim set up like a lot of people. I don't have a wheel. I don't have a rig. I don't invest loads of money in like pedals and stuff like that, like they do, and that's why they're furious. And I get it. But as a pad player on a controller, I'm okay playing like racing games like this. I like my burnouts. I like blimmin', Need for Speeds, and I like sim games as well, like Project Cars. And I thought we'd get like something out of this, but it's just not happened, has it? It's really fell flat on its face. I mean, you join a lobby online and you're lucky if you get like 3 or 4 players. The amount of lobbies that I've seen when I've gone into, and I've rarely gone into online, because every time I do go online, there's blimmin' no one playing it. It's unbelievable. So like, you look at a lobby and they'll be like, one person's waiting for you to join their game. So you think, all right, I'll come out of that one and look at the next one. One person's waiting for you to join their game. And it's just frustrating. And then you think, stuff this, what I'll do is I'll go into the quick race menu. It'll just join me with a quick race, with like loads of people. And we're just like stuck in a screen saying, trying to find a game. Hey, you know what? BengeJ, we couldn't find a game for you to play. It's like, oh, for God's sake, man, Jesus Christ. It's just fell flat on its face. This game, it's died, it's dead. You've messed it up. Move on. Come out and apologise. Do something. Say we're going to get it right for Project Cars 4, because you can't just let this franchise die. It had its fans. I know people that have played Project Cars 2 since it came out. They're still playing it now. What do you do? The only thing this game's done that I think's quite clever for like new players that don't really play the sim games, like the sim racing games, what it's done is it's put the way you should approach a corner, like the apex and stuff, and how you should brake for it and stuff. And I know like some games have like the lines on the road and stuff, and it's like follow the line direction and all that. But Project Cars is a bit different. It has like the brake symbol pops up. It's like, and it has like, this is where you should like take the corner. I think that's good. I think that's good for people that don't play a lot of like the hardcore racing games. So it's, in that respect, that's the one thing I think they got right with this game for the new set of players who might think, do you know what, after playing this, I might go in to play like a sim game because I'll learn the tracks. Because it is a bit intimidating for someone who's played things like Burnout and blimmin' Need for Speed, coming into this, playing Project Cars out of the blue or Gran Turismo. Don't I feel different? Because you've got to take it a bit more serious. And that's the only thing I can applaud them for with this, is the way they've approached it with the braking and the apex and all that sort of thing. But apart from that, they've got so much wrong. Oh, and one more thing that I do like is the rivals mode. I think that's quite cool, where it's like, the best time you can get on a lap or setting the pace, but half annoying when you touch a bit of dirt after doing like your third lap, you think, oh, I've got to restart now, because it just makes the whole thing invalid. But I do like the rivals mode. That is good. And the choice of cars is still good, but they've just really gone wrong with this game. And and all those things I just mentioned there, that's positive. Again, it's all right saying that, but then if you want to bring some people new into it, you don't call it Project Cars 3, man. You call it something else. You know, Project Cars Alpha. It's Project Cars Newbie. Project Cars Beginners. Project Cars for Learners. Yeah, you got to change it, man. It's just, God, it's like making another Call of Duty game and, you know, there's no guns in it, it's just knives. It's like Call of Duty Knives. You know, that's what you've done to Project Cars. You know, you've just ripped out the main element, and, you know, obviously people ain't happy about it, but tell me what you think, guys. You know, are you enjoying it? You know, because I have had fun with it. I've had fun with it, but I'm just sad that no one's playing it, and so I've got to let it go now. You know, I've done everything I can with it, and I just hope we get a Project Cars 4 and everything is sorted. At least I never pulled my hair out with the game like I did with this one. So, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I do read them, I do respond to them. I'm BengeJ, you know it. Catch you later.